Hello, teacher. How are you? Hello, Mary. I am fine. What about you? I am fine. Miss, I want to ask you something. Do you know what the metacognitive strategies are? Look, Mary. These are some methods that students use to help them understand the way they learn. Wow, Miss, it sounds interesting. Tell me, which metacognitive strategies do you use when you learn another language? First, I am aware of my learning style. In this case, I am kinesthetic. It means that I like to learn by doing things, rather than reading or listening. It helps me due to if you are aware of how you learn, you may be able to use your strengths and work on your weakness more effectively. Second, I used to write down my work, so when I am reading something, I use different colors to separate information, especially primary and secondary ideas. Also, for me it is important to write inside of the sheet my ideas regarding what I am doing. Finally, I use graphic organizers as it helps me to organize my ideas, to don't repeat them and connect with other ideas. There are more. Come on, I will show you to help you improve your learning process.
Multimodal learning is the idea in which you can find different content and media to enhance learning. In this method, we apply the different kinds of learning to create multiple ways to engage learning. It makes us think, how can we bring different modalities to have better experiences in the classroom? In this way, this previous knowledge affects the way that we covered our class, due to which we can identify how our students learn easily, and we can combine some strategies to make this process easier for all. Here we have two teachers. They are going to provide some examples of this.
Hi, thanks everybody. Today I am going to show you my practices using multimodality. Here I have a platform called Classcraft, in which students have to create groups and each member has an ability, in order that one can help the other when it's necessary. Here they have a plan and they just need to follow it step by step at their own pace. You can see how students are really doing school well and identify those who need the most support. It allows us to provide meaningful feedback, give consequence in a playful way to diffuse and discourage negative actions, offer customizable privilege like eating in class that the students unlock as they progress, and motivate students to go above and beyond by recognizing exemplary behavior.
Hello, after the intervention of teacher Anna, I am going to mention my experience on this type of learning. Before this meeting, I had used some digital resources that allowed the classes to be more dynamic. For example, I have used Nearpod, which makes it possible to learn through images, videos, surveys, and interactive games. This tool made the student connected with the class and motivated them to participate in different ways. In addition, this knowledge before the meeting offered me a general idea about what modality is and about its characteristics. However, I did not have a deep knowledge on the topic.
Thanks everybody. It was all for today. In the next meeting, we will continue this experience to learn more about this topic.
Hi teacher, how are you? Hi Laura, I'm pretty good, and you? I'm great. I would like to ask you something about the last class. I want to know, how does effective communication and meaning creating happen through multimodal learning? First, You must remember that multimodal learning is a teaching strategy that seeks to adapt to the different ways of learning of students and that uses different modes to communicate and explain content. In addition, multimodal learning has some principles, including effective communication and creating meaning through those modes. To explain this to you, I must tell you that effective communication is achieved by identifying how students learn, through which way they learn best, and thus they will become aware of their process and will be able to communicate their achievements and difficulties. Also, it is possible to develop this type of communication because by using different ways of learning, more interactive dynamics will be established, which will encourage the participation of the students. Got it. And what about the creation of meaning? In the case of meaning making, multimodal learning can produce it because it uses different modes. To continue, you must know that a mode is anything that communicates meaning. So, multimodal learning can contribute to the creation of meaning because its strategy is the use of different modes that can mean. For example, an image can be used to represent a concept and can mean something different if the same concept is explained only with letters or words. Was the explanation clear, Laura? Yes, teacher. Thanks a lot. See you next class. Keep studying. Bye.